Bees are a vitally important part of growing almonds, but they do have a number of character traits that do cause a few problems. For example, they do object to working in winds of over 20 kilometres an hour or more. They won't fly unless it's 15 degrees or higher, and they don't work when it's raining. The bees used here are of a very unusual variety.
Yeah, these actually are Russian mountain bees that we believe work in the colder climates, and so that's the reason for them being here.
How many bees would be needed to pollinate this sort of area?
In mature trees we would look at about 3 hives to the acre.
Are there any problems with crossbreeding with, say, for instance, the African variety, because they're rather aggressive, I believe?
Yeah, we haven't them in this country at this time, and we're doing our best to keep them out. But crossbreeding is very important because the hybrid bee is a much more active bee than the normal bee.
What sort of qualifications do you need to become a beekeeper?
Oh, strong back and a good sense of being able to take stings, but it actually takes about 10 years to be a good beekeeper, to learn the botany of the trees you would work and the ground flora, and the understanding of management of bees.
So there's a lot more involved than people would realise?
Oh yes, there is more needed than a strong back and being able to put up with stings.
Are there many beekeepers throughout Australia? Is there enough to assist in the production of, say, almonds and maybe other crops?
I think the almond industry is okay because of its earliness, but other pollination requirements are going to be hard push for the right amount of bees.
Is there much work being done on genetic checking at the moment?
Very much because of the Africanised strain, but the genetic varieties are being improved because we have an export potential with Australian bees going into places like Canada where they import bees.
The bee export trade is a very viable one. More than $10 million worth of bees are exported into Canada each year from the United States. At present, we're exporting around $200,000 worth each year to Iran, the Middle East, and also into the United Kingdom. What sort of response has the industry given?
Well, the industry has been rather diffident about it, but I attended a meeting of the Citrus Management Company last week, and they have seen that they must go into something like this. They must advance or go down.
Are there plans for the commercial production of the harvester?
Yes, we estimate it's going to cost $250,000 to produce a prototype. The industry itself is not interested in this, nor are any of the companies, but I've approached 2 government ministers and suggested that the federal government and the state government could pay 1/3 of this cost, and the industry itself could pay the other 1/3.